It was nearly 3 weeks after Christmas, and all through Steve's house, not a project was humming, as Steve was reminded by his spouse. He had spent weeks excusing, believing that time would stay put. But a look at the forecast told him it was time to get off his butt. He had things to do and a snowstorm was at hand. The snowblower was untested, and of shoveling he was not a fan. He pondered the situation and decided what to do. He would pick up his camera and film a video for YouTube.
Well, as you can tell from the intro, haven't got a lot done lately. It's been a really nice holiday, but it's time to get to work. Before the holiday, I was planning on having everything ready for winter, and well, that just didn't happen. So today we're gonna get the snowblower going because the forecast is for some nasty weather coming up here in a day or so. So we'll go grab that out of the carriage house. We'll get oil changed, fueled up. The pull handle had broken a few years back, and I'd just been using the electric start on it, which is great until it dies, down at the neighbor's place, something like that. So I got a new D handle, gonna put that on, and yeah, we'll get that going, and hopefully that'll hold off the snow for a few more weeks. So let's get after it. So here's the snowblower. It is a John Deere 1330 SE. It is really nice machine. No troubles with it, knock on wood, other than the pull starter came right out. The entire rope pulled out. So we'll change that out. Yeah, no real issues with it. The electric chute, every once in a while will get wonky, but that's just from like moisture in the wiring or something like that. And you can usually get that fixed up right away. So yeah, let's tear into it. We'll get a oil change going and replace the pull start. And I think that should do us. So, since that didn't work, we're gonna move on to the oil change. And here I'm just gonna start it up, let it run for a few minutes outside, and make certain that oil's warm enough to flow right out. So a nice, well-labeled drain plug there. We'll just go get a container, open that up, and a little relief valve back there. And we'll get as much of the oil out as we can. And of course, made a little bit of a mess here, but it was a good oil change without some mess. And we go ahead and fill it up. I'm using 5W30. That'll give protection down to in the negative temperatures, so that'll work out nicely. And the capacity is, it said like 2 1/3 cups. I wish they would give you a little better idea what that is. So let's see here. The bottle is 32 ounces, cups 8 ounces. So I'm gonna put in half of a bottle. That'll be about 2 cups, figuring there's still some oil left in there, and I'll check the levels and see if it needs any more. And looks like we are spot on. So let's fire this thing up and take a little tour of the driveway. So with that pull start not working, that's just the shell of the pull starter that I put back on there. I've got to start it using the electric start, which really is probably easier and less to worry about there. If it does die down the street or anything, I'll just push it back up. So outside, I checked the auger, make certain everything was working there. So I'm going to come in and we'll make certain all the components are working. The chute is electrically controlled, so we're just going to get some WD-40 on all the moving parts and make certain it's all lubed up and ready to go. And just a quick test. There we go. We'll work a little bit of that WD-40 in. Now on the chute turning, I have had a little bit of trouble. There's one bolt that comes loose and it prevents the gears from engaging. So I'll get that tightened up, make certain that that's all going to be ready. And with that, I think I'm ready for a snowstorm tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I will see you next time.